A real interesting match-up here. Tamaya Jones with the shirt on. Trains out of the Patanga gym down there in Hastings. Trained by that man there, Jason Rareri. And we've seen his fighters come out before. They are always very skilled. Up against Daniel Hooker, a man that has got a very enviable record in the MMA ring. And we're about to see how he goes as a kickboxer. We're a Muay Thai boxer, so the elbows. And I can tell you that Jones has ended a fight with the elbows and he's straight in. And a little bit of MMA skill there from Hooker. He just cops one to the inside of the thigh before he goes up high. Of course, coming from the strike force as Daniel Hooker does, he'll be an all-round skilled fighter, trained by Aaron Boys. And seems very light on his feet. Jones trying to control the centre of the ring and put a little bit of pressure on, try to force Hooker back to the ropes. Hooker going upstairs again. Very nice fighter in MMA, Hooker. Good to watch. Yeah, a completely different ball game out here. Oh, nice step-up knee from him, and he tries it again. Jones got that tight style, took it in his stride. Another one just short of the chin. End of the first, and we go back to the blue corner, Tamaya Jones. Comes from Hastings and got a busy schedule in the next few weeks with fights in Wellington, Palmerston North. Well, what's going to happen, and what the corners said in round number 2 is going to vary from round number 1. Round number 1 was an awkward round sort of to score. Neither fighter really been able to do anything of substance to the opponent. Hooker trying with the high, and there we see the first elbow. Hooker would try with those high kicks earlier, and the knees were getting pretty close to the mark, so I don't expect them to stop them, but Jones trying to put a little bit of pressure on. The big throw. So Hooker still being a very difficult target to catch. His footwork has been good. Now they get into the grapple, see what's going to happen in here. Any knees going to be able to be thrown. Ben Penny is keeping a pretty close eye on proceedings. Wants to keep that fight going. And Jones forcing forward. Keeping the pressure on. All right, we've run into a bit of darkness here. And time called. The lights have gone out. Where's Bill? Bill White, he's the man to fix them. And, yep, they come back on. So only a momentary stoppage. And we've got no music. And the lights just taking a little while to brighten up. So Ben Penny sends the guys to the corner. Here we go. Well, that's a bit better. Back to the action we go. And Jones still coming forward. Oh, now he lands a couple of good right hands, works the body before Hooker ties up. And Jones firing some knees. So a strong finish to round number 2 for Tamaya Jones. After the bout of darkness. Oh, nice tall man, and still up on his toes as we start round number 3. And Jones, who really put the pressure on towards the end of that round. Can he continue on in that vein? Or can Hooker come out with something? His elbows have looked pretty fast. His kicks have been dangerous. And it's going to be a difficult one for the judges as he tries to mix it up a little bit, does Hooker. Long, straight, jabbing left hand got through the guard. Jones just forcing his way forward. Controlling the pace of the fight now. Hooker still bouncing, still fresh on his feet, still looking for the opportunity. And knowing the old wily customer that Aaron Boys is. Oh, beautiful knee. I was going to say, look out for an elbow, but it was the knee that came up, and he tries a jumping knee as he gets over onto the ropes there. Certainly not going to be beaten in the grapple, Daniel Hooker, that's for sure, with those MMA skills. But the thing about Jones, he hasn't tried to combat that at all. He's just gone down, got up, and carried on with the job. Nice change of angle there from Daniel Hooker. Beautiful slip of the punch and out the side, and come back on a different angle. And I don't know how the judges are going to see this one. We might have an extension coming up. Daniel Hooker believes he's done pretty well. And up against an experienced kickboxing fighter, I think he has as well. Whether it's enough to get the judge's eye or not, we'll have to wait. Brett Sample, Tony Angelov, and who's this? John the Rebel Conway, who made a return to the ring, the boxing ring, at the age of 42 last week, and come away with a good win. So, bringing the scores over to Andy Conlon, just situated down below us. We're about to hear. Daniel Hooker makes a successful debut as a kickboxer. And it'll be him that goes through to meet Brendan Vardy in the final.